And then a big one, marriage to minors.
Mm-hmm.
So some American Muslims do believe in child marriage, but most don't. So traditionally, marriage was allowed as soon as a girl reached puberty, as young as 9 years old.
Yeah.
But the prevailing view among American Muslims is that child marriage is a violation of human rights and of U.S. law, which they are obligated to follow. And there are groups like Muslims for Progressive Values and the Sharia Justice Center who work to prevent forced and child marriages in the United States.
Yeah, and in our recent video regarding or on the subject of child abuse, we did highlight how marriage of minors is still present and practiced in the U.S. among Christian white populations.
Yeah.
Marriage of minors and sex with teens and preteens is even protected by many political figures.
Mm-hmm.
4 U.S. states still have no minimum age for marriage.
Which
34
is
U.S.
crazy,
states,
I think.
yeah, they allow marriage
Yeah.
of minors at various ages with parental consent.
Yeah.
The thing is, something that I realized a differentiation as I watched other videos and watched other information come across my feed of regarding that it's still not consensual.
No.
To the girl.
No.
That is still not
No.
consensual.
And that's exactly
even though
what,
it's consent given by the parent, the girl has not consented.
right. Exactly.
So that kind of sex is still considered rape,
Yep.
even though it's within a marriage.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exactly what we're going to talk about it in a minute.
Yeah.
The wider world of Muslim community is also working against child
Yep.
marriage. And it was interesting. I found out the deputy grand imam of Al-Azhar
Mm-hmm.
is considered by some Muslims to be the highest authority of Islamic jurisprudence.
Right.
So in 2019, he issued a fatwa, which is a ruling on a point of Islamic law against child marriage. And he talks about that consent. He says,
Mm-hmm.
marriage in Islam is based on the consent of both parties, particularly the young woman. Such consent requires the young woman to have reached the age of maturity and reason so that her consent is validly given.
Right.
And he added that age was 18, and he quoted parts of the Quran and hadiths of the Prophet Muhammad to support it.
Right.
So he's definitely he's come out against it.
Yeah.
And so
More so than Christian leaders.
yeah, because they're
Even.
still a little more, I think, a little more tolerant, certainly of teen marriage.
Yeah.
So it's a problem in the wider United States community more than people realize.
Yeah.
As we looked in our last
Mhm.
video. So it's definitely something that a lot of Americans are working against, whether they be Muslim, whether they be Christian, whether they be whatever religion, they're working against it.